state institutions. So science and technology councils were the natural choice as they are largely responsible for science and technology program in the states, and that is why we started looking at them. And so what we did is, next please. So what we did is a set of consultations in the month of January and February this year. We held about 5 consultations June-wise with all the science and technology councils. This was followed by a workshop in the month of March 2025, where we could have chaired by Dr. Saraswat, and we could have secretaries from different departments and participants from different councils. And we released a discussion paper in that workshop looking at what are the areas where we need improvement and what are the things that we can do better in terms of improving science and technology councils and expanding their role and increasing their impact. And based on inputs from the workshop, also with follow-up discussion with different ministries, we developed this roadmap that we have today. Next please. So the major issues that we could identify, sir, just to quickly tell about them. Most of the councils, of course these councils vary a lot in terms of their performance and impact, but most of them have very weak governance structure. Councils are usually headed by chief ministers, the governing council, but they hardly meet once in 2 years or 3 years. So a lot of decision-making problems are there. Even the executive committee has a lot of problems. Meetings don't happen frequently. The financial resources vary a lot. We have councils which have a budget of about 200 crores a year to about councils which have only 10 to 15 lakhs a year. Manpower also, people are retiring, new people are not being recruited, so there are issues about that. And I think the biggest problem that they have is in terms of the overall capacity and the linkages that they should have, because there are a lot of opportunities with different ministries and departments where they can work together and improve the functioning. Next please. So looking at this, we were trying to develop a long-term strategy policy, and this is what we have tried to do to come up with a comprehensive reform strategy. Next. So these are key recommendations that we have. This is just an overview. The report details a lot of things in very finer details, and also we mention what are the institutions that can play a role in implementing these recommendations. So our recommendations are largely focused about governance structure, about enhanced state funding as core grant. So many of these councils get some core grant from Department of Science and Technology, Government of India, and some of them are enterprising enough to attract project-based grant from other ministries also, from MOES, from MOEFCC, from other systems in the Government of India. Also, what we have noticed is that there has to be a role redefinition, a role change in terms of they should largely be looking as focused interventions for this STI system of the state, the STI needs, the STI priority of the states. And also, some councils have a lot of substructures in place. For example, many of the councils have patent facilitation centers. Some of them have other centers like biodiversity cells and so on, but a lot of them have problems in terms of their overall capacity to support it. So what we recommend is probably we also need TRL assessment centers in the council. Those councils which do not have patent facilitation centers, they should have that. Also, we have certain recommendations in terms of scientific manpower, their career progression and so on. And the biggest thing that we would like to propose and would like to take forward is in terms of enhanced linkages and connections with other stakeholders in the system. So these are